When did you get into decoding?
I believe it was about 2 years in June.
Okay. What was it like when you first started making your cases? Did you ever expect to get where you are now?
To be honest, like, it started off mostly just like a hobby, and I really didn't think that it was going to be something so, like, be at the point that it is now, really.
Right. Is it hard to make cases?
I wouldn't say that it's hard. It's just time consuming and takes a lot of patience and a lot of practice.
Right, yeah. Rhinestone casings aren't very hard to make. They just take a good amount of time and detail and work.
And patience,
And
especially.
patience. What's your fave color and do you like making cases?
My favorite color is black. Pretty much just black. And I love making cases.
My favorite color is pink. And yeah, I love making cases. It's my favorite thing to do. How do you start up your own business and how much does it cost? Is it hard?
I can't answer how to start your own business because I didn't go to school for business. I don't know a lot about business. But I can answer how I started my business personally. And I can answer how much it cost me to start my business personally. I think that a lot of people have the misconception that it's really easy and it doesn't take money and that you can easily make a lot of money off it, but that's really not the truth, especially not to start with. And I definitely wouldn't say to enter like this field or decodent with the intent to make money, because you're going to spend a lot of money before you ever make any money, and it's going to be a long time before you ever make a profit. Personally, I think I put in about $2,000 to start, just to start the business up, like to purchase cases and cabochons and have like a large variety of things, pieces. And then I started off making my own pieces, so I had to buy the resin, the colorants, like everything for that. So it takes a lot of money.
Yeah,
to
it
start.
does. It's not hard, but it takes a lot.
A lot of money and a lot of your personal time.
A lot of time. What app do you use? I think they're asking what app we use to like edit photos or things like that. We use a few different apps. I think we use just the
Instagram
filter or
that one's really good. I used to use VSCO Cam a lot, but I find that with the new update, Instagram has most of the same features, so I mostly just use Instagram now. I do put text on my photos once in a while. I think I use only Photo Grid.
Yeah, and for like the cute little stickers and stuff, I think we use Photo Grid. Did you
Photo Grid?
Photo Grid. Anyways, and yeah, you just like cut and paste into it your own pictures.
Oh yeah. So I don't specifically use an app that has like those cute little stickers and stuff like that. What I do is I'll go on Google and I'll find a picture that I like or a little emoji or something, and then I'll go in Photo Grid and I'll import that picture and like layer stuff over my photos. Mm-hmm. So you don't really need like an app that has stickers. You just find cute stickers yourself and layer them over your pictures.
Yeah. How do you keep up with orders?
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know, every month we grow more and more, and the volume of orders gets higher and higher. So we're always changing our system and changing how we deal with orders. But we do have a system. We print our orders. Yeah. So, but every month our system seems to be changing. So.
Yeah.
But we do have a system in place.
We do have a system. It's a little bit complicated, but yeah, we have a system. Will you accept custom orders for tablets such as Kindle Fire?
Yeah, we will. Actually, there's no listing on our website right now for a tablet or an iPad because the tablet cases are so large that it would be a lot more expensive to make a case for your tablet than your phone case, and we don't get a lot of requests like that. But if you really wanted it done, you could email us and we could give you like a price.
Yeah, especially for like rhinestone cases. I know people always ask me if I can make one for an iPad or something. Yeah, I can, but it's going to cost you a lot of money only because the supplies are going to cost so much money.
Yeah.
Like the crystals, they're not really very cheap.
Yeah.
So can you imagine the amount of crystals you would need to cover the whole surface of an iPad?
Yeah. For
No,
instance,
that's not
just
cheap.
the iPad mini itself, I know I've taken my iPhone 5 and like put it on the case, and it's a little more than 3 iPhone 5s just for a mini. So that's already 3 times the price just for the mini version.
Right. What's your favorite part about creating cases for customers?
My favorite part, I think, would be like reading their descriptions and like trying to meet their description. And I also really like when I have like a lot of creative freedom with the case when they make it really simple and they say, you know, like, I love your cases, so you kind of go with it, because then I get more excited because I get to try something new that I haven't tried before, stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me. I like when somebody gives me a description or an idea for a case that I probably would never have thought of, like interesting colors or designs or patterns and stuff, or combinations of things, and then like I get to work with that. That's really cool. I like that. Roughly how many orders would you get a week?
That's kind of hard to say because we have so many products on our website. We have like very small things to like phone
Like
cases,
charms,
to other stuff, to like
phone cases,
yeah,
to
we have
figures,
like
to
$3 things. So I think like we get maybe between 6 to 10 orders in a day. So maybe like 60 to 80 orders a week. I think is safe to
Yeah.
say. You can read that one.
Alright, what exactly is the whip you put on the phone cases, and where do you purchase it? Yeah,
The
same
whip-
question as
Yeah. So the whip that we put on the phone cases, and they're talking about cases like we really can't see, it's too bright.
Yeah, it's too
Cases
bright.
like this with the like fake frosting. That's actually 100% silicone, and there's various brands and various types that you can buy. So what I would suggest is just going online, jumping on Google, and like testing a few, buying from different sources, and figuring out which silicone works best for you.
Yeah, you can find it lots of different
Yes.
cases. Yeah. What are your favorite cases to make? My favorite cases to make are Rilakuma Sweets cases, like the whole like pink and lovely and candy and Rilakuma. Those are my favorite to make only because they're so cute. I don't know, because they're just my favorite.
My favorite to make definitely have to be the creepy cute style, like with the bones and little creepy stuff like that, because that's like the style that I would make for myself, and I like so seldom ever have the chance to make my own cases.
Right.
So like I kind of like live through them and make the case as if I were making it for myself. So that's
Right.
kind of my favorite.
Can you make one of those phone cases based off my profile? Yeah, we can make a theme based off anything you give. Just
Basically
give us an
anything.
idea, and we can put together something.
Yeah, like if you give us a description, maybe your theme is all like pink or your theme is mint or something, we can definitely try to make a
Yeah.
case to match your theme or to match your personality or something like that.
And she also wants to know, what's your favorite class in school, or what job do you want?
School?
School. We're not in school.
No.
No, we're I don't know if you guys know this, we're twin sisters, and we're 25 years old, so we're not in school anymore. And what job do you want? This job.
This
This is
job.
a good job. I like this job.
Yeah, I've had many jobs before this. I've had an office job, I had a full-time job where I had my own office and I was a project manager, and that's not what I wanted. This is the job I want.
Yeah, it's a good job.
Definitely what I want.
What is your top favorite case you ever made?
That's a difficult one to describe because I think I've done so many different types of cases. I've done hundreds of cases at this point, and a lot of them are so different, so I'm not exactly sure, but I think that one of my top favorites is the case that I have on my phone right now. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, it's too bright, but it's like an angel themed case, and that's probably my favorite case that I made. And the one that you have on your case, but you designed it.
Yeah, but I think it's like really random and just like my favorite things and like crazy colors. So yeah, that was cool. I think my favorite case I've ever made is I don't know if some of you have followed us for a long time and you remember I made like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre cases for us.
That's my favorite case.
Yeah, because we went to go see it, like a screening of it at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, so I had made us matching cases, and mine was like leather face, but it was like princess themed. It was all pink and white and had like a little crown and like a pentagram, little 666 and stuff. And I got asked to remake that one a lot of times, and that's one of my favorites. And hers was like really gory and it had like blood and stuff, and it was really awesome. And after that, we ended up selling both of those, and they went really fast. And those were our favorite cases.
Yeah,
I think
those really cases all the time.
Yeah, those are really cool. How long have you been making both rhinestone and whip cases? We've actually been making whip cases longer than we've been making rhinestone cases.
A few months longer.
A few months longer. We started making whip cases. She makes the whip cases and I make the rhinestone cases. And but we both help each other with different things, like the pieces. We both make the pieces. We both do the designs. We both customer service. We both do everything. But yeah, she does the actual whipping, and I do the actual like gluing of the rhinestones. And yeah, about 2 years, almost.
About 2 years.
Yeah. Will you make wallet style cases? If you ask us to, we will make one.
Yeah, we've made a couple in the past. It's just not like a regular thing, but if you really wanted a wallet case or a different type of case than what we offer, you could always just email us, and we'll give you a price estimate on that.
If you had the chance to make your dream ideal case, what would it look like? For what phone model, device, etc.?
You go first.
Okay. If I had a dream case, and the only reason I wouldn't have it is because it's so time consuming and we work so much. Like, we'd rather be making your case and making it.
Probably would, but I wouldn't make it.
Right. Yeah. We're making an extra case for ourselves, but I would have like the whip be like a pastel rainbow of colors, like mint and light blue and lavender and pink. And I would probably have like a sparkly Rilakkuma, and I'd have like all this I don't know, I'm like really random. I like really random things. I'd have like candies and sweets, like all sparkly, custom colored. And I'd have custom colors, I don't know, gradient colors or something. And I would have like a 2-piece case like this. And I would have like rhinestones on the sides like that, and drip, but like rainbow colors of drip, not just one color. Like rainbow drip and rainbow rhinestones. And I'd probably even have things on the front, like glitter and stuff. I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if I could have my dream case, there's actually two cases that I would really want. One of them, Gabby would have to make for me. Kitty, she's my twin. It's gonna sound really odd, but I really always, for like years now, I don't know why I haven't done it, have wanted a black rhinestone case where like all the rhinestones were black and every single piece on the case is black. So it's just like black on black on black. The whole thing is black.
Okay.
That's what I want more than anything ever for my phone. And then if I really had the time, then I would make myself a 3DS case with like 100 million figures stacked all over it, like Rin. Like I would get a little Rin and I'd put it like it wouldn't even be a laying down design. It would just be like 10 figures standing on the case, like maybe a bunch of Pokemon, and it would just be glorious, like a cake. That's my dream case.
Right. Okay. Probably never gonna happen. If that does happen, we'll show you guys. We'll post about it if it ever does happen.
Might never happen.
Might never happen. How long does it take you to make the cases and maintain the shop in general?
It takes 24/7 to maintain the shop. We're always here. We're always answering our phones. We're always on email. We're always
even
on
when
Instagram,
we're not here.
on Tumblr, on Facebook. Even when we're not here. Even when we're at Disneyland. Even at the airport. 24/7 maintaining the shop. And how long does it take to make a case? There's a lot of background work that goes into making the case, like working with someone, making their layout, waiting for the response, custom making the pieces that go on there, painting them, glazing them, and then finally getting a layout approved, and then actually sitting down and making the case, and then after the case, once it's dry, adding the extra rhinestones, blah blah. But for me,
it's definitely a whole entire process.
Yeah, so you can't really break it down, but to sit there and put the whipped cream on the case and put the pieces into it, for me is about 20 to 25 minutes, because I make my whip, so I have to mix colors and do stuff like that.
Yep. What order do you usually put the charms and whip on? Is it whip first or charms first?
It's definitely whip first, and if you kind of scroll through our Instagram, you'll see that a lot of times while I'm whipping a case and while I'm making it, I'll stop and take a picture of the whip first, because I lay down the whip. And I think that what a lot of people don't understand is that the whip is 100% silicone, meaning that silicone before it dries is like wet, so it's like kind of like thick and wet. So the silicone is wet. If you were to touch it, it would like smear. So what I do is put the silicone on, then push the pieces, like push them into the silicone, and since it's wet, they stick in there. So when it's dry, they're like stuck in the whip. So you definitely have to put the whip first. And that's a question that we've gotten quite a few times, so I'm happy to answer that.